For the first time, we're hearing eyewitness testimony that Gerald Stanley was the one who pulled the trigger and killed Colton Boushie. But the defense has raised serious concerns about the credibility of that eyewitness. Belinda Jackson was one of 4 people who drove onto the Stanley farm that August 9th night in 2016. She says she watched Colton Boushie get shot. But this wasn't her story the whole time. She's told 3 different stories of what happened that night. First, she told police she didn't know who shot Colton. She also said that it may have been someone from within the vehicle itself. And lastly, she said it was probably Lisa Stanley who pulled the trigger. That's Gerald Stanley's wife. But that's not the only issue with her testimony. She also says that Colton was shot twice in the head, whereas an autopsy report shows that he died of a single gunshot wound through his left ear. But that was not the only testimony under scrutiny. The driver of the SUV that night, a young man named Cassidy Cross-Whitstone, testified today that he lied to police about how much he'd been drinking that night. He lied about owning the gun and lied about breaking into a neighbor's farm. But people outside of court, including Boushie's family, say it's important to remember who is on trial here.
Colton Boushie is not on trial here. Those 4 other youth are not on trial here. This is R versus Stanley. Gerald Stanley is on trial here.
So there's been a lot of conflicting testimony about what happened that night, and there's sure to be more before the Crown wraps up its case. It's expected they'll do so by the end of the week. Charles Hamilton, CBC News, Battleford.